Hi, good afternoon. It's Susie Freitag with Paint Couture. It is Friday, entering into Father's Day weekend. And I'm happy to be here with you. I'm at home today working from home. And I have been preparing a special project for today because I haven't done a live in probably about 2 weeks, and oh hey Mickey, yay, Mickey's here. Bradley, you can come this way. Hi Mickey, hello. So hi Sylvia, how are you? I'm gonna try to read the comments from my cell phone while I'm broadcasting. I have my iPad over there, so I can, so you guys can see what we're doing today, which I'm very excited about. I wanted to cover a few bases. Hello, first time here from Lubbock, Texas. Oh, hey Leslie, I'm glad you're here. It is a beautiful day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is that Carolina blue sky that people talk about, which we had a really rainy spring. We didn't see that beautiful blue sky too much, so I'm very happy. Even though it's hot, I'll take the heat and the blue sky over rain any day. I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Mike Coles. He is watching. Hi, Mike. I wanted to wish him a very happy Father's Day. So not only do I work for a wonderful company with wonderful owners, but they are also just very amazing and loving people to their children, their furry children. And Mike, you just did a mean face. Yes, Mike is an excellent dad, and Mickey is a wonderful mother and stepmother. Hi, Sylvia, and I'm glad you all are here. So, I also wanted to wish my dad a very happy Father's Day. He just celebrated his 80th birthday, and I'm very fortunate to have had the upbringing of a wonderful, loving man. So, great role model for me. And my husband, Rich Freitag, the dad to our 2 amazing kids and my wonderful husband, I want to wish him a happy Father's Day. So before we jump into the weekend, thank you, I will tell him happy birthday. Hi Janet, just bought some similar frames, excited to see what you are doing. Oh my gosh, well good. All right, so let me get started. Seems like we have about 13 people on, so I'm happy with that. We are doing a combo Colors of Sweden and Paint Couture piece today. There was an inspiration picture that Mother Couture, Mickey, who I fondly call Mother Couture, gave me in a magazine in Veranda. The magazine is House Beautiful, but it's an ad for Veranda. So look at those chairs, the covers on those chairs. Well, Mickey and I immediately thought, okay, we have that color. It's Colors of Sweden, Queen's Court. So the Colors of Sweden line is a boutique line derived after Gustavian finishes. Exactly the same as Paint Couture in its makeup and how it works and how it's durable for cabinets and furniture, but it's just going to be in that softer Gustavian color palette. You can see I didn't do very good putting on my color dots. That's hilarious, but I'm sure you'll forgive me for that. So Queen's Court. I'm all about the blues right now. I love blue. Any kind of blue accent, I just love. By the way, I'm gonna pause here for a minute and just say, as we're going along, if you have any questions at all, please type them in. If I don't get to them now, if I don't see them as I'm talking, I will respond to them later. Also, I wanted to let you know that we have many hardworking retailers all over the country. Buy local if you can buy local. Go to www.paintcouture.com and you can search for Find a Retailer, and hopefully there's a retailer near you. If not, we do have plenty of people that sell online. If you cannot find what you are looking for, we talk to people all day long, help people all day long. Everything that we do is to help the fellow painter and customers. We love our retailers. We love our customers. We love painters. So please call us at 704-523-3402. Believe it or not, that we almost have someone there 7 days a week, if not 6 days a week. So, oh, thank you, Mickey, for posting the link for the retailers. Okay, so Colors of Sweden and a metallic, Dazzling Aluminum. Mickey allowed me to paint this beautiful mirror. I have covered up the mirror with paper because I did not want to be seeing a reflection of my face the whole time. This mirror, she said she got it at a thrift store for like $10. This mirror has seen better days. What I love about it, and I'm going to tilt the camera, is that there are spots where the molding actually has chipped off. And this thing, I tried to do a mold. Mickey and I were working yesterday on doing a mold to try to replace some of the parts where the molding had chipped off. And it was just easier said than done. I'm going to tilt the camera in here and show you. So what I thought is, because I'm not a perfect painter, because my molds weren't coming out to replace the molding very well, I was just going to embrace the imperfection. And I love the look of exposed brick when you see like a concrete or a cement wall. And then you see the exposed brick underneath, and I thought, wow, what if we do some dazzling aluminum and have it be just like you would an exposed brick, okay? So I have taken, let's see if I can tilt down here, some of the dazzling aluminum, and I put it in the parts where the molding has chipped off with an artist brush. And that was some of the prep work I did, and I thought, wow, how yummy would that be with the Queen's Court. I'm just adjusting my camera here a little bit to point down. So I started in the back here. I already did some. I did the Queen's Court and I did the Dazzling Aluminum, so we can go back and I can show you my vision for glazing that. So this process was very easy. I took my Dazzling Aluminum. Oh, let me tell you about cleaning. I'll back up a little bit. So I was very concerned about how to clean this piece. I knew I wasn't going to scuff sand it because I didn't want to flake off more of the molding. I knew it must be old and dirty. So I just took some simple green that I had in a spray bottle. I sprayed it down, and I did not use the green side of the sponge, but I used the yellow side of the sponge, and I very gently cleaned it. I saved my paper towel for you guys so you can see that this thing was pretty yucky. So I'm very glad that I cleaned it. I have no, hello Teresa Barker. I have no concerns about adhesion because this is real wood. So it's great. It has lots of pretty ornate details, and as I was working on it, I was like, ooh, this is quite the yummy color combo, if I do say so myself. Thank you, Paint Couture. All right, so what I did is I took Dazzling Aluminum, and I took an artist brush. You can see over here, I made sure I mixed up my Dazzling Aluminum. Look at this. This is like aluminum foil on crack. I just love it. It looks like it's got tin foil with diamonds in it or something. I don't even know what, but I love it. Very complimentary to the Queen's Court, I think. So love them together. Thank you for the hearts. Glad you approve. All right, so hi Beth, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So I took my artist brush and where it's recessed here, I just spot painted the Dazzling Aluminum in any of the spots where the molding flaked off. This is just an indication to me that, okay, you don't have to worry about putting the Queen's Court there. And because I'm not a perfect painter, I might hit this with the Queen's Court, but it's okay because I can always go back over and touch it up. And so I just went around and with my brush, just put some of that beautiful sparkling Dazzling Aluminum in these bare spots of the molding, okay? And that's all I did. I did it all over the frame. Few spots where I need to just touch up. Hello, Allison. Hi, Jenna Lynn. Hi, Andy. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. All right, so has anybody tried our metallic paints yet? Has anybody gotten on the metallic paint bandwagon? I'm all about it. I can't even imagine right now doing a piece without some sort of combination of a metallic, whether it's a glaze or a metallic paint mixed with a regular paint. So I'm just loving it. All right, so as you can see, this process, yes, everybody. Susie, did you get the day off? No, Teresa, I'm working from home today. And I wanted to focus on getting this live done, so I made the executive decision to work from home. But yes, I know you think I have the day off and I'm going to do a live. Are you kidding? No, I'm just kidding. I don't mind going live, and I'm painting all the time anyway, so what does it matter? Hi, Sarah. Okay, so that's all I did with the Dazzling Aluminum. And I will hold up the mirror so you guys can see how I did that. Okay, can you guys see that in there? All right, now clean up is soap and water. I'm not worried about the dry time on my metallic paints. They dry very quickly. I could probably let this be for a little bit and then go ahead and start painting. And with the Queen's Court, I'm actually working with two different brushes. So the Queen's Court is from the Colors of Sweden line, as I said. Any of our retailers can get it, no problem. And the Dazzling Aluminum is in the Paint Couture line, but they all of our products work well together and over each other. Sylvia did an amazing wall stencil in her bedroom with brilliant white. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yay! I love brilliant white too. I felt like the Dazzling Aluminum was kind of warranted here to really give that pop. I didn't think brilliant white would do as good a job. All right, so I have an artist brush, and I have my Queen's Court, and I also have the triangle brush. So around the areas that I already put the Dazzling Aluminum, I'm just being careful to go around it so I don't mess up and cover up what I just did. If I did, it's fine. I can go back and fix it. No big deal. Hi, Margie. Okay, so I'm just where I want to be a little bit more careful, putting the Queen's Court in and around my recessed Dazzling Aluminum spots. Oh, and y'all, this blue looks so pretty. I don't know if you can see it or tell from the angle of the camera, but don't worry, I will be happy to show you. Okay, so this artist brush is really helping me get into the cracks and crevices of this beautiful detailed molding. And what I've noticed is this piece is so old that there are beautiful cracks in it, and I love, love, love the way that the paint is grabbing onto those cracks. All right. So then I have another brush handy that's the Zebra Triangle brush. Also really good for putting a good liberal coat of paint on a piece that has a lot of edges, raised and recessed edges, a lot of moldings, because it has this angled tip. So I'm just going to go in and right here, this flat area is going to get a good coat of paint. Ooh, yum. Look at that. Look at the coverage on that. Can you see? I did, as I said, I taped this off because I didn't want to see my reflection in the mirror. I didn't do a great job of taping, but if I get paint in and around and underneath the molding on the mirror itself, I can just go with a razor blade and scrape that all off at the end. Hey, Tanya. All right. Then I'm going to continue on with my triangle brush, painting, painting, painting. Putting on a nice liberal coat, and I'm taking that tip and I'm pushing it, pushing the paint in to all the crevices and the beautiful areas here. Hey, Lori. Oh my gosh. Lori, hush. I do not look anything like I did in high school, but you, my dear, look exactly the same, like a fountain of youth. Thank you for watching. I hope your daughter and your animals are doing good. All right, so as you can see, this is easy peasy. Just put on your Dazzling Aluminum, put on your Queen's Court, and I won't have time to finish all of this today, but you can see, you just take out any brush that you think might work. To me, this is just such a fun project because I love all the detail of the mirror. And we're covering up the old with something new and fresh and bright. And that just makes me so happy. So I'm gonna put my brush with the Queen's Court back in my Ziploc bag so I can go back to it later. Lori, I wish I was closer too. You know, I do get to New Jersey sometimes. I visit Teresa still, but I don't get there that often. But I would love to see you on my next visit. I don't seem to ever catch anybody, and I would love to see some peeps from high school very much, and you are definitely one of them. So tell them about why you put the metallic in those spots. Okay, I will definitely say that again. I put the metallic in those spots because the molding chipped off, and I wasn't going to try to pretend like the molding didn't chip off. So if I put just Queen's Court everywhere where the molding was missing, I think it would look a little bit weird because it's obviously flat. So I decided, okay, I'm going to embrace the flaws and imperfections. And in my vision, I think about an old building that has exposed brick. I think the Dazzling Aluminum looks a little bit like silver leaf. So I thought, wow, wouldn't it be nice to have pops of metallic like so coming through to make it look like those spots were maybe a little intentional, okay? So that's why I did it. Mickey, do you think I explained it better that time around? Let me know. Okay, yay! All right, so I'm gonna flip my mirror around. Excuse me. And this side up here is gonna dry. By the way, this is what the little pieces look like that flaked off. I saved some so you guys could see. They do seem to be real wood chips. I thought it was kind of cool, so I wanted to show you guys what they look like. And this is the side that has what the Dazzling Aluminum and the Queen's Court already done. Okay. I have selected a couple glazes for this part. I'm going to try to zero in on this area. Let's see. All right, right here. Right over here. So I'm going to start here. How old do I think this mirror is? Mickey, you're asking me? You're the one who bought it. So I think this mirror, 70s? 70s, 1970s? I don't know. Mickey, okay, so you think 30 years old. Okay, I'm thinking that too. All right, so I'm gonna crouch down here and tell you that I decided I wanted to try champagne, glaze couture, shimmery yumminess over all of this first. Then, while that is still wet, I'm going to do the Colors of Sweden Sheer Smoke. Bradley. Rich. I need my peeps to help me and they're not listening to me. Can you help me? Can you get me a thing that opens up the paint cans?
Well, like a knife?
Huh?
Like a knife?
No, like the paint thing. It's in a clay pot in that little chest. I gotta call in the troops sometimes because I'm usually very organized, but I forgot a Duma floppy that opens the glaze can. Paint Couture glazes have a screw top. Colors of Sweden have a liftable paint can top. So you caught me being unorganized. It's a church key. Okay, church key. Mickey and I call it a Duma floppy. All right, thank you, son. My son Bradley to the rescue. That's when it's good to have a teenager home for summer break. They can help you. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. I love this color. I think it's so lovely. And again, you know, we all do things where we have inspiration photos. This was our inspiration photo, the chair covers. All right. So, Colors of Sweden. Champagne glaze and a chip brush and cheesecloth that I have dampened. Sarah, you like our name better? Duma floppy? Yeah, Duma floppy. We have all kinds of little words for stuff that we don't know what to call it or what the technical name is. I don't even know. Very large piece of cheesecloth. I wish Robin Puckett was watching. She teases me for my tiny cheesecloth. But this is a nice size of cheesecloth. All right, so I'm going to go in with my champagne. Let's see. Get you in front of the camera. And I did this previously so I know it's dry. When you're painting at home, you want to wait 4 hours between coats of paint. If you are not using the assistance of a fan or some other tool to help you get your stuff dry. I am way too impatient to wait 4 hours, so I always have some sort of assistance to help me dry. Cleanup is soap and water. All the products are acrylic and water-based. Water-based acrylic products. Durable, no smell, low VOCs, which is so good for your health and for the environment that you're working in. So I'm putting this on fairly liberally because I want all of that luscious shimmer going on, and I'm just going to work in sections. All right, now I've got my damp cheesecloth, and I'm just going to dab and wipe. Projects like this with glazing are easy because the detail of your piece provides the beauty. You don't have to be that type of painter where, like, I'm not really creating anything, I'm just enhancing what is already there. And I'll get the camera in a little closer to show you guys in just a minute. Another thing you can do is you can take the glaze and feather it out with a dry chip brush, and this just helps you soften, because I do want to make sure that Dazzling Aluminum is coming through, but I also want to make sure I'm leaving enough glaze in the recessed parts of the mirror. So I thank you guys for joining me on a Friday. It's so nice to have you all. And let me know what you're working on. What are you painting? What projects do you have going on? Sarah Bales, I know you've been really busy lately doing lots of beautiful things. And like I said, we love our Paint Couture retailers. Sarah is a retailer. Oh my gosh, and of course the state you are from escapes me. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys take a look at this. Can you see that shimmery lusciousness there? Yay! All right, so the champagne is still wet. Thank you, Debbie. Sarah, yes, you're from South Dakota. Thank you. I wonder if you guys are able to get in that pool you have now. I know you have a pool, and when you were going through the horrible winter, I know your kids were just so ready to open the pool and get in it. So I hope you guys are in it now. All right, so the sheer smoke does separate a little bit. The acrylics separate. My can looks horrible, but I do not care because I love it. And this is a very well used glaze. I love it. So I'm just taking a stir stick and stirring it up. Yes, Teresa is a Paint Couture retailer in Waxhaw, North Carolina. She, as you guys know, does a lot of lives. I know you can't see me right now, so I'll just come down here. Her work, her artistry, her connection to her customers and her followers is amazing. So if you like what we're doing and you like the people that are using our products, please like and share and support us. And we just have a vast array of products really that can satisfy the appetite of any kind of painter, whether it's just a piece of home decor or whether it's furniture or cabinets. Whatever you are doing, just buy some stuff, take it out and do it. All right, so I'm stirred here. I'm gonna point that way. I don't mind showing you guys my well-loved sheer smoke can. All right, so I still have my piece of damp cheesecloth. It's not completely covered by the champagne, so I can still use some of this. And I'm gonna go right over the champagne, probably in certain areas. I'm not gonna go full on because I honestly do not know what's gonna happen. We always laugh about Susie's method of teaching at the Paint Couture factory because I call this technique the plop and drop. Let's see. There we go. So I plopped and dropped over here in this corner. So now we have the combination of Dazzling Aluminum, champagne, and sheer smoke. My vision for this is to pull a good amount of the sheer smoke back. I certainly want to see it, but I don't think it needs to be the center of the stage. I think we can use it a little bit more reserved. So I can just sort of put it in the corners there and create a smoky look. I know I am crazy, Tanya. I think Tanya's scared of me. Tanya and I were supposed to do a live this week, and we didn't get to do it. And I think I've discovered that Tanya's like, I don't know if I can handle 45 minutes with that crazy loon. I'm just kidding. So, Leslie, you are working on flowers and clay animals. Oh, that sounds fun. I wish my husband would want a Colors of Sweden and metallic mirror for Father's Day, because then I would ask Mickey if I could give this mirror to Rich as a gift and keep it for the rest of my life. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here for you guys pretty soon. Tanya, I was totally kidding. I know we all have to be a little bit crazy to be in this business. Oh, yes, yes, and yum. Yes, and yum. All right. See if I can come in here for you guys. Ooh. Can you see that corner? Okay, yes. I'm going to do some more. Don't worry, we're not done. Even though you might want me to be done, I'm not done. Okay, now I'm coming down here. I am having a hard time with my adjustment on the camera because I'm backwards, so you guys can see the names of all the products the right way. So that's why I'm having trouble with gauging how to tilt the camera. So with a project like this, like I said, you can work in sections. It's really easy to do. And I love that because I don't really have to worry so much about having a wet edge of the glaze to start a new section because there's so much detail. When I'm using a chip brush to feather, I just wipe it off a little bit. And then when you dab with your cheesecloth, it'll give you a little bit of that softer, mottled, antique look. And if you want the corners to be a little heavier with the sheer smoke, you just touch it up. When the glaze tells you it doesn't want to be touched anymore, it gets sticky and it can lift a little bit. But it, you know, as we all know, this is just paint. You can go back anytime and fix anything. This is all very forgiving. Very spectacular. Thank you. Bally Blue is growling at Georgie. Oh my gosh, that is cracking me up. Georgie, come here. Come growl at Bally Blue. Georgie, come. We'll get a whole conversation. Come here, Georgie. Sorry about that. Oh, yay. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. Georgie, come here, darling. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right. Can you see that? Yay! Okay, so you can see that color combo, and then you see over here where we have not done it yet. So it does add a lot to it. It does not take away the sheen from the Dazzling Aluminum. And the glazes, I know when I'm, come here, darling, hi. You want to say hi? Come here. This is Georgie. She sounds ferocious, but she's not. Georgie had a bath last night because she rolled in poop at 9 o'clock at night. It was so much fun. Okay. So, do you guys have any questions? Have I shown you long enough how to create something like this? I'm really glad that you guys were here. So, again, it was clean the mirror, embrace the imperfections. The parts where the molding was not there, I painted with Dazzling Aluminum with an artist brush. Then I painted with Queen's Court, Colors of Sweden. Queen's Court. Dazzling Aluminum. And then the glaze is Champagne and Sheer Smoke, Colors of Sweden. And once that's all done, I am done, and I'm going to have a beautiful showpiece. Base color, yes, Suzanne, sorry you weren't here. It's Queen's Court. And so that's all I have for today. If you guys don't have any questions, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I thank you for tuning in and watching us. And my goal is to try to do something like this once a week. Mickey and I do lives together all the time, and we love it. So it looks so great. Can we see it again? Yes, of course. All right, here's what I'm going to do. All right, here it is. And there's the top. So let me bring this in. There's the section with the glazes. You see that? Yep. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yay! Hearts everywhere. Love this mirror, Mickey. Thank you for letting me paint it. And we will see everybody soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye.